ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, another day, another sweater. I hope you enjoy this one too. I feel like I should wear sweaters more often on camera, of course, because of course it is very cold outside. Plus, sweaters usually look nice. But nevertheless, now that that is out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. Here, the people bugging Nintendo, bugging the dirt sheets, what have you, have finally done it. Nintendo has finally caved and gave us our first look at the Nintendo Switch 2, or at least the trailer for it. So the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer dropped, I believe, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And want to make sure I got hey right, has the article for it, and I'll actually go back to the article because I do want to reference the article within the video as well as kind of show it off. But the trailer dropped. Trailer dropped yesterday, and showing off the Nintendo Switch 2. And I cannot lie, that thing is looking beautiful. It is a very good looking console. So much so, in fact, that I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna take a quick look at it, really quick together. All right, so as you can see here looking real sexy, baby. This thing looks very nice, even from just Jump Street. I do like that they kept the overall design of the Nintendo Switch, the original Nintendo Switch, I should say, but kind of improved it. So, right off the rip, it looks like the Joy-Cons are a little bit bigger, and they show that off in the trailer as well. They showed, which the trailer very well done. I'm not going to show the trailer only because I usually don't play videos here on the channel. Part of that mainly for copyright reasons, because the copyright system is a little bit broken on YouTube. Actually, something like that just happened to one of my favorite YouTubers I watch. But yeah, it looks really solid. The Joy Cons look bigger. The screen looks bigger as well, which is nice. And it does keep the overall core design. But the biggest thing is that it ports in, and I want to see if there was an image of it going in. But this parts are instead of having to slide it up and down, it just goes right into the little into the slot there. So that is very good. That's a very good update, I think. A very big, very huge update. It definitely sought to address one of the major problems with the Switch, was that the Joy-Cons do feel a little loose, and a lot of people are hoping that this does solve the issue of Joy-Con drift. And I imagine the screen, in it being bigger, will allow the screen to not look as to be higher quality, not look as juddery, similar to what they did with like the OLED model. Admittedly, a lot of it is speculation, but yeah, it is looking really good. So the trailer's out, and a lot of people are hype about it. Myself included. Just noting how really good it looks, the upgrades and everything. And now in the article it says that we will have more about it in the Nintendo Direct. We'll hear more about it. In New York. Or actually, I'll just read all of them, I guess. So in Oceania, more specifically Melbourne, it's going to be May 10th and 11th of 2025 is when the Nintendo Directs happen. For North America, for New York, it's going to be April 4th and 6th. For Los Angeles, LA, which I don't know if I'm going to get another opportunity to talk about it, but I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it. To those who are being impacted by the Los Angeles wildfires. The wildfires are still raging very much through Los Angeles, through California. So, to those who have been hit by those, to those who are near those who have family, friends in that area, just of course wishing you all the best, and hoping and praying that you are all staying safe from the fires and everything, and that that you're able to get out in time. And to the firefighters, to those who are risking their lives fighting the fires, all the respect in the world to you, who of course, but nevertheless is going to come to Los Angeles between April 11th and April 13th. It's coming to Dallas is in April 25th and 27th, and it's actually going to come to Toronto, which is actually where I'll be next month for my sister's birthday trip. That is going April 25th through the 27th. All right, so yeah, so quick okay there. So then it's coming to Europe, more specifically Paris is on April 4th and 6th, London April 11th, 13th, Milan April 25th, 27th. Always wanted to visit Milan. Berlin April 25th, 27th as well. So both Milan and Berlin is going to be April 25th and 27th. Madrid May 9th and 11th, and Amsterdam May 9th and 11th, and on the Asia side of things, it's going to be in Tokyo on April 26th and 27th of 2025. All taking place this year. It's going to be in Seoul on May 31st and June, between May 31st and June 1st, I should say. And then Hong Kong and Taipei, if I did pronounce the name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. But those are still to be announced. So the Switch 2 is supposed to be being released later on this year, in 2025. So the announcement and then it hitting the shelves later on this year. And if you can't tell from what we've already seen and kind of some of my thoughts already, hey, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited. I'm interested. And I'm sure there are concerns stemming from the original Switch that a lot of people are hoping are addressed with the Switch 2, such as the kind of lower quality at times, especially running certain games, because there are certain games that ran perfectly fine on the current gen slash next gen consoles, such as for example Mortal Kombat at 1 or 11, or infamously WWE 2K18 that ran very poorly on the Nintendo Switch. The other issue was, as I mentioned, the Joy-Cons occasionally feeling loose, something I still struggle with my Switch, which is why I had to get new ones. Thankfully, I've only had to replace my Joy-Cons once, which is nice, but there was that, and then there was the issue of Joy-Con drift. If the characters, what have you, kind of moving on their own and things moving on their own when they really shouldn't be. So that was a big issue. But otherwise, I am excited. Granted, we only have the trailer and how it looks. We don't have quite as much info, so obviously we'll have to wait for the Nintendo Direct for them to reveal more information, and so this is kind of all we have to go based off of right now. But I am still very excited, very much pumped. Now, I imagine a lot of you will be asking, Nigel, you're this excited on it, are you gonna get it on release date? And my answer is probably not. Like if I did, there would be the backwards compatibility, because it is going to be backwards compatible with other Switch games, which is a very good thing. So kind of going the route of the other handheld consoles, such as like the 3DS as being backwards compatible with the DS, or the Game Boys being compatible with other older Game Boy models. So there is that. So that would keep me occupied, but unfortunately, not always do the newer. Sometimes the newer consoles have some things that need to be ironed out, and getting them later on usually means more of the bugs and issues are fixed. Do I think that'll necessarily happen with the Nintendo Switch 2? I don't know for sure, or obviously, but I don't quite know if I'm gonna get it on release day. I actually didn't get my Switch for a few years. I actually didn't get my Switch until my OG Switch, that is, until 2019. So sometimes it takes me a little bit, but otherwise, Otherwise, yeah, I am very much excited. I am amped. I am pumped. I can't wait to see what they do with the Nintendo Switch 2. So far, it looks like we have our first confirmed game, potentially a new Mario Kart game. And it looks like we are finally getting that Mario Kart 9 that it took them about 10 years or so to come out with. So, of course, there's Mario, very synonymous with Nintendo. Oh, very much their golden boy, their flagship. Of course, Mario kicking off the Nintendo Switch 2, definitely not uncommon or unheard of. But I do wonder what else they'll bring to the Nintendo Switch 2. But we'll have to wait and see. And once that time comes, I don't know if I'll make another discussion video quite like this one, unless like something really big or really bad, whichever comes first, happens. But if there are any major updates, maybe I'll throw it into System Shock Radio and talk about it there. But yeah, just wanted to do this video real quick, and I am definitely amped. But nevertheless, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see it as soon as it drops, so you never miss an upload. And let me know in the comments below: are you excited for the Nintendo Switch 2? And what type of games and what type of features do you want to see for the Nintendo Switch 2? Especially some that weren't in the original Nintendo Switch, or maybe improved from the original Nintendo Switch. So let me know in the comments below. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.